Forget about what the calendar says. Football season is right around the corner, and that means Best Ball Week at DraftKings isn't far behind. Here's what you need to know. DraftKings Best Ball Millionaire Contest is their biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking 15 million guaranteed prize pool with that's right, 2 millionaires being crowned for first and second place.
If you're a set it and forget it type, then Best Ball is for you. No waiver wires, no roster management, bigger rosters so injuries won't end your season. Only the draft, and that's it. You're set for the season. And $15 million in prize money is no joke. Still not convinced? Check this out. This year, DraftKings is offering everyone a Draft One, Get One special. Your $20 entry fee scores you a bonus ticket.
Get ready for Best Ball Week at DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app and use code Jenkins. That's code Jenkins, Jenkins, for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball $15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket. Only during Best Ball Week. Only on DraftKings.
Record on the
Welcome to Jenkins and Jones on the Volume Podcast Network. We were just discussing which of us are or are not ovulating. Sorry. Thanks for hanging out. It's Sunday, July 28th. We're going to be talking about the 7th episode of this season of House of the Dragon. As always on Sunday nights, this is a spoiler alert for the entire episode. If you have not watched season 2, episode 7 of House of the Dragon yet, this is your last chance to pause the podcast until you've seen it. Otherwise, we'll be talking about what happened in the episode. As always, Jenkins and Jones is hosted by Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Ooh. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Tickled you too, didn't it? Yeah. I like that.
Bro, look at the mic on that one.
Young Vermithor voice over there.
I don't even know what that means, and that was hilarious. Nigga.
LaJethero Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's that, Bubba's?
I'm Guardy B, a.k.a. Mike.
Motherfucking Mike.
I'm talking to the podcast. I'm talking
baby
to the
girl,
podcast.
man. Baby girl. When we be riding to like her people's crib, and we always listen to podcasts or some shit. And she be like, "Will you play a podcast?" So we'll play a podcast on the way down. And then she's like, "Turn on the blue music," which is jazz on the way back. She is 45. Okay.
The blue music, that's what you call it.
Jazz, because the color of the playlist is blue.
Are you raising a synesthete? Are you raising a baby with synesthesia?
She might, maybe.
I said that because John's daughter was in the room when we started recording, and she looked at him and said, "I'm talking to the podcast."
2.5, baby. Crazy. Talking about some podcast shit. I don't know if that's good or bad, nigga. You know what I mean? It's the world we live in, but come on, podcasts, we can do better than that.
I told y'all, man, coaching these kids playing baseball, they're not pretending to be in movies in between reps in the batting cages. They're like pretending to be YouTubers or podcasters.
They want to be Logan Paul.
Celebrities
dog, you know
are, yeah. We're produced as always by the lovely and talented Jackson Saffon.
Wow.
All right. I like to always start with the most exciting scene up top. I don't think there's any question that it was Vermithor's mom-made Hot Pockets moment.
Okay, now I get it. It came back around. That's a callback, baby. Hell of a callback, brother.
The Bronze Fury, they just straight up like microwave those people, put them on some fucking foil and plop them down right in front of the second biggest dragon in the world. That scene was fucking wild as fuck. Man. What was your guys' reaction?
That shit was crazy. Verto was really like, "Wow, you really bought some nuggets through for the homie. I appreciate that." I like flame the fuck out the people, was eating them while they were on fire. I was like, "Oh, you a wild boy, throat note for real, dog." Like, that shit is crazy, but it's like we discussed before. They knew what they signed up for. Like, you're either gonna die or your whole fucking life is gonna be changed, right? You're either gonna die or you're gonna become nobility,
bro.
Yeah, it's winning or losing the lottery, and you got a 50-50-ish chance. It's only gonna go one or two ways. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that shit was just. Bro, it was so wild. Like, he turned those motherfuckers into like a boil bag. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like, "Yo, I appreciate you." Like, imagine you get to do dragon shit and you get snacks as a treat while doing your dragon shit, right?
Like some fresh whiting, you know what I mean?
Like, he got some reps in, he hasn't done dragon shit in a minute, and he got some snacks as a treat. You know what I'm saying? While he was flexing those dragon muscles. It was a crazy scene, dog.
What was crazy is like they're risking everything. I was telling Jackson about this. There's no 23andMe. Like they're going off of hearsay, nigga. They have no idea if any of this shit is fucking true or not. I heard my cousin's cousin said, you know what I mean?
Listen,
Crazy
dog,
as hell, G.
I would not hop out there unless I had like that platinum Targaryen here. And if I ain't have the Cisco, if I ain't had the Cisco from Drew Hill, I'm not stepping out there, dog. If I ain't got that dong, you know what I'm saying, going on up here, I'm not hopping out there.
And I'm gonna keep it a bean. I remember we was talking about dragons well before Game of Thrones. Like, man, can you imagine pulling up to the club with a dragon and shit? You know what I mean? Like that shit would be crazy. Vermithor, whatever the fuck that nigga name is, he looked musty as shit. It brought a whole different perspective. Like, can you imagine all the mustards?
The older they get, the mustier they look, right? Like Vermithor and Vhagar look musty as hell, dog.
He saw the slobber in his mouth and shit like that. I'm like, man, fuck no. Let me take my little Honda. I'm glad it happened the way it did. You hear what I'm saying? Fuck that, nigga.
Vhagar looks like the mustiest old bitch on planet Earth, bro.
Yeah. The way he moved, man, he got no footwork. That nigga he's clumsy in the air. Clumsy in the air, nigga. Look clumsy flying. That's some weird ass shit, nigga. You like a bus in the air turning corners.
Hey,
no traction, none of that shit. What the fuck going on? God damn, whip that motherfucking ass around and turn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Weird ass dragon. God damn, that's a weird dragon.
And that's and that's kind of the thing about dragons is like, you know, the bigger they get, of course, the more powerful they are, but they lose some agility the bigger they get, which is like when we saw that scene with Rhaenys and her dragon Meleys. Meleys was giving Vhagar the business, dog. Like she was twisting that motherfucker around and dropping him and flying off and shit.
Until he wasn't.
Like, yeah, until shit went real bad. But yeah, it's always somewhat of a level playing field, even if you're going up against a bigger dragon, because like I said, they lose agility the bigger they get.
Let's talk about that moment when, you know, they marched those people out there. Tyler, I said the exact same thing to Char that you said. Once I saw that there was like 30 people. Look, if you think, hey, there's 2 dragons out there and they're coming to get 5 people, I'll play the lottery on those odds if I'm starving to death. But once you get to the boats and you see it's like 35 people and you're a brunette with like a couple streaks of gray, I don't like my odds at that point,
that's
bro.
Age. That's old age, nigga.
Yeah, I'm in there. Let
me
see. What do we got? What are we working with?
Do I trust that cousin that told me about that shit? You got to start asking some questions, nigga. Fuck that.
It's also like you've obviously heard rumors about dragons and you know they breathe fire and whatever, but it's like, wouldn't you be going one at a time? Are you not aware of the scope in which a dragon can breathe fire? Like if it's if there's 30 people there, I'm going, let's all back up into the cavern into the cave a little bit before let somebody else let that one go
water,
first.
Nigga, you feel me?
Well, now it's 1 in 29, one less chance, but I'm not getting in the range of the fire unless I'm giving myself a chance to glory.
The thing is, though, no matter how many people it is, the percentage don't change. Either you are or you aren't, motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All 30 of you up front. He hit like 6 of the motherfuckers off top. Like, let me get y'all out the way, bitch. Y'all ain't got a chance.
Hey, let's speed this up. Let's speed this up.
I felt like this is like we're really seeing a hard, cruel side of Rhaenyra because she picked a lopsided face dude too. She let the lopsided dude go up the first. Like, you know, this is not the guy. Like, you know, and then she was like, "I'm gonna go hit the sweets, but good luck down here with the dragon."
She paid a little extra to get that. She doing the motherfucker drinking soda and shit. You know what I mean? They giving her pizza bites and she watching motherfuckers get fried. That's crazy. The nigga with the bad eye, though, I was like, when I saw him, I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess he had to. You know what I mean?
She made reference to when she was talking to all of them about like, I understand that dying in here is probably better than life for some of you. So she did make reference to that. But like I said, I felt like we saw the edge to her really in this episode where people are kind of horrified and like, don't look. And she was just like, I only need 2. Like he might have killed 15, but I knew 15 were going to die. I only needed 2 of them.
The last time she walked out like gasping. Now she's like, hold up, let him cook. You know what I mean? Wait. You know what I mean?
Let him do his thing. This is his process.
We ain't done yet. You know, trust the process. Trust the process, Nick.
Let him try him out, you know? Like,
right. 5 down. That's 5 out the way. We getting closer. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That'd be crazy.
What did you guys think of the Dragon Union going on strike? I love the line of like, these are the last magical things left in the world. This is not like throw some homeless people at them, like, which is how clearly they all feel about commoners. Like, throw some people at them to see who you could turn them into a weapon or whatever.
Yeah,
what did you think about the Dragon Union going on strike?
Well, I mean, that's something that the dragons also symbolize that we've talked about, is that it's a way out if you're like a commoner, if you're of the lowborn, right? Like, that's your lotto ticket. And that's something that in this world where royalty runs everything, they have no control over. You cannot dictate who a dragon chooses, right? So I mean, even like when we saw the first scene where she met Adam on the beach, Adam's like, bro, I don't know why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck Sea Smoke chose me? But here we are, you know what I'm saying? And he was, and, lucky for her, he was loyal to her. Like, he literally bent the knee to her and said, I've always been, in your service. And yeah, it's I think that's probably what they're fearful of, is that once these people get dragons, which are power, like, who's to say that they'll fall in line and fight for the house, so.
I mean, 100%, like but I also love the insanity of all people with power who, like, you hit on this once in a trillion opportunity that this dude got a dragon and knelt and swore fealty. And your first thought was, oh, all I got to do is make that happen 2 more times.
Yeah.
If that happens 2 more times, we're great. Not even 1 more time. Like, not even like, let me get someone on Vermithor, but like, let's just go round up all the gray hair people, all the rogue stands in fucking King's Landing. And like, fucking just, we'll see what happens. And then she just marched him in there.
I think they had a point too, though. I think they had a point too, because I mean, it's like they were talking to, like, the point Tyler's making, but also like, this shit crazy. Like, you tweaking, nigga. Like, this ain't how we go about doing things for a reason. You feel me? So I think they had a point, but yeah, the whole, like, we're above this ass shit. There was a lot of nasty talk, you know what I'm saying, with the lowborn and shit. I didn't know they was like that, man. I had to, her son, I'm looking to, I had to side out the fuck out of him. He was like, they're mongrels. I'm like,
mongrels.
They're mongrels, the bastards.
You know, like, bastard.
Talking about the mongrels of bastard blood. Like, God, these are people, dog.
Fuck, nigga.
Yeah. I just love the running theme of women expecting men in this world to have learned lessons, that the way that her kids were treated is why Rhaenyra is like, no, I should offer these people a ladder up into nobility. But the kids who were mistreated themselves are like, well, the only thing I have is that I'm not them. Like, that's all I've got.
I mean, she was busting it open on the side, nigga. That's a nasty look. You know what I mean? And he called her out on that shit. That was crazy. Lang, opened your bed to Sir Strong. I'm like, damn, nigga. That wasn't a black mama. He would have got his ass drunk up and out that motherfucker. Open your bitch. I got something for you. I'm gonna open that skull, fuck nigga. But anyway,
but I honestly do think that is a legitimate concern that they have, because I'm gonna tell you, if I was in that world and a dragon chose me, I'm not going to war. The scariest shit imaginable. I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm probably going to like the Isles of Dorne, which is like the Turks and Caicos of that world or something, and living a very fucking good life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to war with you.
I'm going to Tarth. I'm gonna go take over I'm gonna be the Even Star. I'm going to Dorne, like you said. I'm gonna post up by the rivers of Dorne and like, cool, bro. I'm good. Do you want to come worship a dragon?
Like that, though? Wouldn't they came and got your ass?
You can move like however you want, bro. They're not gonna send dragons after you when it's other dragons at war with them.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
That would have been the hardiest bye. I'm gonna go find some sheep for Vermithor to eat. Then I'm gonna find the prettiest castle with the smallest group of people around it, and that's where I live now.
Yeah, it would be like if in modern day, if you won the lotto and the conditions where you have to go be a fighter pilot in war. No, I don't. No, the fuck I don't.
I just gotta be rich, nigga. Fuck you.
That's it. The fuck.
Yeah. What did we think of? I was saying with Shar, one thing that I like about how many people they've killed in this universe is that they've earned themselves a credibility of, with Ulf and Hugh, in that group that's like trying to get their dragon. I imagine that people who don't know the story are thinking, well, they've gone both directions. Did they let us get to know these guys because they're going to be characters with dragons, or did they let us get to know them so it would be more sad for us when they got flamed up? John, did you expect those two dudes to end up with dragons, or was that a surprise to you?
I expected the big swole motherfucker to get one. You know, he looked like a dragon rider, and I was thinking, you kind of broad, you kind of a broad shoulder motherfucker to have a kid that's starved. You could have gave some meals up for your shorty, fuck nigga. That's bad fathering. You know what I mean? You tweaking. Yeah, I'm like that.
His wife was pretty skinny too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you had some extra potatoes where you could have passed to the side. Anyway, weird ass nigga. But I expected him to be good. I thought the other dude was gonna get cooked though. I thought he was gonna get comfortable, like, oh boy, I did it, and get fried. But surprised me. They both pulled it off. So congratulations to them. They still have their lives, nigga. Crazy.
What do you think of Ulf playing Ding Dong Ditch'em? And just like, I'm just gonna go buzz King's Landing real quick, and then fucking Aemon comes out with Vhagar.
He had to flex. Real quick.
Just
had to pull up head to the
flex.
club.
Hey, look, I told y'all, fuck nigga. What I say? You know what I mean? Told y'all I had it in me. Yeah, good for him, man. He had to do it.
He had to do it one time.
Had to do it one time.
Had to get back to Flea Bottom. Had to go cruise through Flea Bottom one time.
So what time it was to shake out.
Then we also had Aemon, going like he was going to go back to Dragonstone. I think we got a good sense of how close these groups of dragons are to each other, which they haven't really highlighted, I feel like. And then you just had Rhaenyra just posted, just nasty, just like
letting the nuts swing, bro. Hey, if you what's the Aemon's brother, the king, who's
Aegon.
all crip. Wouldn't you rather? Bro, just take me, nigga. You ain't got no ear, nigga. You got a cavern where your ear was at, nigga. Bro, you're a king, but you barely a human anymore, nigga. Because you want to play warrior. Could have been sitting your ass at home. Now you looking goofy as hell. Bro, I wish Hedges just took me out, bro. He half fried. They ain't got no real like pain, nothing for that pain and shit. He's struggling over there. I would have been like, homeboy.
Meanwhile, Laris is like, get up, boy.
Right.
Get up, boy.
I would have cut my throat like an old boy when he got fried. One of the union workers for the Dragons. I would have cut, hey, get me up out of here, bro. Let me see what's on the other side. Because over here it's cooked. Literally, goddamn.
Like, Tyler, can you guys answer a question that John and I had? I thought there were 2 dragons available. There's 3. There's Sea Smoke, Vermithor, and Silverwing. Is Sea Smoke wild? Wasn't Rhaenyra saying there were 2 dragons that they were looking to fill?
No,
Sheep Stealer is still out there.
Sheep Stealer.
It
was 3.
Sheep Stealer plays a big part in, like, that's not a spoiler that
and
a
Sheep
dragon
Stealer's
plays
a
big part.
wild dragon.
A wild dragon, and obviously they've done a lot of foreshadowing with. I mix up Bela and her sister's name. Is it Rhaenyra? Is the one who went out looking for the dragon in the Vale?
Yeah.
So we've seen that she was going out looking for that dragon as well. So
Sheep Stealer for real. He stole some sheep. That's how he really
literally.
That's how he moved. Yeah.
Sheep Stealer. Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Got it.
Which is a tough name for a dragon.
So we have
this is Vermithor, the Bronze Fury, and this is the Sheep Stealer.
What does Vermithor mean? Is there some significance to that shit? That is a strong ass name, bro.
The Valyrian.
That shit sound like, don't come around here with that bullshit. I'll flame your ass up. That's exactly what that should sound like.
The Thor go crazy. The V and a Thor right now. That's a nigga. You gotta say it with that depth in your voice, nigga. You feel me? Crazy.
You mentioned I definitely had this on the list to talk about. You mentioned Aegon's physical therapy regimen. As someone who's had 3 surgeries, I feel like everyone who's ever gone to a physical therapist knows the feeling that Aegon had of just like, just fucking kill me. Like you hate me. I understand you're trying to get me on my feet, but you hate me. Jackson, did you identify? I know you've been to physical therapy.
Bro. I've spent so much time in physical therapy in my life.
You're too young for that, bro. That's
how many hours I've spent in physical therapy as a 28-year-old, and mostly for not anything particularly serious.
You had both ears.
Yeah,
you had both ears of physical therapy.
I got my ears. I'm good relative to the king. I'm good, but I can definitely relate to. This is the worst thing in the world. Can we just not do it? Can we please can I just be better? Like how can I just be better?
When I tore my patellar tendon, and this is in what, 2016 or whatever, they had me to you got to stretch the tendon out. First, they have it set where you have to get the shit reset, and you got to stretch it out. They had me lay on my stomach, tie this it's not a string, it's some type of thing that they created, tied to my ankle, and pull my foot to stretch the tendon out. That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But how fucking prehistoric of a way to stretch a tendon does that seem? Imagine how crazy the shit they got this motherfucker doing with one ear and half a face. You feel me?
I mean, it sounded like his leg fell apart. It sounded like his leg collapsed inside of his body.
What insane things does he have to do just to be able to walk on it with a cane? Nigga, like I said, bro, take me up out of here, bro. I ain't wasting my time with this shit. It'll be a horrible existence. Horrible.
I had 3 surgeries on my right ankle, and I had physical therapy after each of them. And every time I'll just always ask the physical therapist, like, you must have some kind of a fucked up personality. Like, this is what you want to do. You want to come to work and help people by making them like scream and barf. Like, I barfed the second time I went to physical therapy. Like that they were having me do calf races, bro.
This nigga barfed because of calf races.
On a surgically reconstructed ankle, bro. It was like
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Bro.
That's crazy,
I was seriously like, I just don't need to walk that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. Let me just walk with a limp, bro.
What year was this?
I was like 19. I had surgery when I was 18, when I was 19, and when I was like 23.
Wow,
Yeah.
you was a shorty, bro.
Well, I had my they tried an arthroscopic one and it didn't work.
Did you hoop or something? What was going on?
I just my calf bone, my tibia, whatever it was, grew too long into my ankle, and the end of it broke off and was just floating around in there like carving shit up. So they tried to pin it down. I just couldn't get any strength back in it. So then they took, this is gross, they took the bone out. They took the calf bone out, took that little piece out, and then they had to use basically like deck screws is what it looked like to put the shit back together. So that was the one that when they sent me into physical therapy, I was like, I'm good. And then I was supposed to have surgery a year later to take all this shit out. And I put it off for like 3 years in very typical 20-year-old man fashion. I was like, you know what? I can get around right now. Like the shit is not rusting in there, right? Like we'll just leave it in there for a couple of years, bro.
The human body is so amazing, and also it's so stupid. Like, why did it grow that long? Like, and break, like it fucked its own self up. That's such a weird thing. Anyway.
I don't know. I got no explanation for you. I don't have a story
amazing thing in the world, and then there's those weird ass things like that. We're like, crazy.
Yeah. I had a story. I mean, by the time I was done telling the story, I sounded like Aegon, though. It was like, I was on a dragon fighting another dragon. Like, it's crazy. You don't know. Legally, I can't even tell you all the details of it. So it's let's see what other good moments. Oh, we talked about this a little bit, but I just wanted to harp in on that. Like, they haven't actually done a whole ton of like class examination in this show, just because there's so little focus on the actual, like what they call the small folk, but the actual like commoners or whatever.
I mean, a big part of that is there's no class mobility here. Whatever class you're born into, you die in, right? Like, so I mean, that's pretty much where the discussion starts and ends.
Yes, but I just mean like we haven't really heard much of like over the history of the Targaryens. There are different rulers who have different feelings about the small folk, who are more or less like sympathetic to them, and they haven't really explored that in the show up until this episode.
Aegon seemed sympathetic initially, like the small folk, or
I don't think he was sympathetic. I think he was just weak-willed.
He was speaking positively towards him, regardless of what it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was siding with them. You know what I mean?
But he also had all the rat catchers. Like, murder.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. They come into your crib and cut your shorty head off. Well, that motherfucker, like Mike Tyler said, it was bobblehead night. You know what I'm saying? At your motherfucking house, nigga. Fuck them rat catchers, nigga. Swanging. I swear to God, bro. I give a nigga, bro. Fuck the dog that was connected to this other one. Get them all. Fuck you mean? They chopped my shorty head off. I got
but you could have found out which one it was.
Hey, bro. Hey, I made sure to get them, didn't I? Fuck you mean, nigga? Fuck that, dog. It's cold blooded, but damn, nigga. You saw that boy head bounce up and down on that damn shit. Ain't no way, dog. I gotta have you. One way or another.
He'll never recover.
I because we were talking all that shit before. They could have really went in. Nigga, no. That shit was horrible. Terrible.
But we did get an exploration of class in this one, that it was made very clear that it's like even the people, even the nobility you're rooting for, feel this way about every other person. Did that change? Like, is that baked into the way you see Team Black, Tyler? I know you've been sympathetic towards, Rhaenyra's cause. Is that already baked into the way you think about them? Or were you like, this is nasty, maybe I'm not, hoping to see these people happy?
Yeah, I mean, it was, I really hated, the way they were talking about the common folk, but at the same time, you still know that's kind of, the way that shit was at that time and in that era. And I mean, shit, they call illegitimate children bastards. Like, that is the technical term. You know what I mean? So we know very, very well that they just do not fuck with the lowborn, so.
Yeah.
Rishi in the chat said that Jace used the hard R on the word
That
mongrel.
was nasty. It was nasty. There was, like I said, it was a lot of that mongrel was crazy. Did it not get y'all?
Yeah.
We said that. What you like? Ooh.
Oh, we
It
were
was
laughing uproariously because the look Rhaenyra gave him was fucking hilarious. She was like,
Right.
she was like,
This nigga.
pardon me. It might have been my fault that you're a mongrel, but you yourself are a mongrel, sir.
You talking about you, low key.
Spider-Man meme. Yeah,
Strong
nigga,
boy?
the fuck you mean? Right, nigga.
She just looked at him like the look she gave him was too funny for me. That's what was cracking me up. She was just like, huh?
I mean, if you want to take it there, we low key are here because you are a mongrel. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how this whole shit started when fucking Aemon made
minimum,
that.
You a mutt, nigga.
Yeah.
At minimum.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's how the whole shit started when Aemon made that, that disrespectful joke about how strong, her Rhaenyra's boys were. A play on how,
Yep.
Sir Strong was the father, and then, he
Yeah.
lost that motherfucking eye. Like that shit snowballed into all of this shit, technically.
Yeah.
These mongrels. You really feeling yourself? You call a nigga a mongrel?
Like, bro,
I can't.
and
Could you imagine? Like,
and where's the self-awareness? Your dad was supposed to be black, and look at you. You look like Timothy Chalamet. Like where's the self-awareness here, dog?
nigga said mongrels. Damn, that's
You were
crazy.
supposed to be half black with white hair.
Yeah, and look at you, Timothy Chalamet out this motherfucker. Dude face ass nigga, dog.
Dude face ass nigga, man, for sure.
Jesus. Okay, we had our weekly check-in at Luigi's Mansion, as Tyler's been calling it. Are y'all getting anything more out of the side quest as we're starting to move closer, or are you both just so fucking sick of this subplot that
Yeah, I'm
That is short.
It's time. It's dog. Like, can we please? And wild shit is he's been at that motherfucker all season, just about. There's a hilarious clip going around on Twitter. I don't know if y'all saw it, where someone noticed every time that Damon is outside, you hear his dragon Syraxes wailing like, "Bro, can we leave?" He's in the background wailing like, "Yo, wrap this up." Yeah, it's a fucking hilarious clip, bro. Every time he's outside, you can hear Syraxes. He's just letting out a very exhausted sigh in dragon, like, "Oh,
We still here,
dragon.
nigga.
Yeah.
Right. He was going to shake. What, about a week ago? Last week he was about to shake it for a little bit, but yeah.
Well, I think
Time to go.
it's worth noting. We mentioned at the beginning of the season, the section of Fire and Blood that these 3 seasons will be based on is like 50 or 60 pages or something like that. Whereas the Game of Thrones, when it first came out, they were adapting 1 book into a season. So 1 book is like 700 pages into 10 episodes. So there was always going to be a need to narratively stretch some things out while other things are being compressed. Because in the book, it's like Damon went to River Run to raise an army, and then this shit happened, and then these bastards claimed dragons, right? And so then when you're plotting it out, something is going to have to take a long time. But
Do we gotta call them bastards, dog?
bastards.
Do
Well,
we
that's
have
the
to?
dragon seed. The dragon
Do
seed.
we
system.
have to?
The dragon seed.
illegitimate Targaryen."
Yes, yes.
Jesus. These
I didn't call them
bastards claim
mongrels.
dragons. Yeah, that's much better. Much better.
I've never called a
crazy
person a
about-
mongrel.
Never. And I never.
can't
I
imagine that.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Damon got fucking like he got played at the chessboard by a shorty. Everything like, you think you can be king? This 8-year-old
That's what I was gonna say. The
just
same
just
thing.
fucking hit you with the L1 You know what I'm saying? And mad nigga shook the fuck out your ass.
But I think that's the lesson for him, and clearly also the lesson for Aemon, right? Like if you grew up in a world where power was the deciding factor in everything, which we all probably grew up in a world like that to some extent, just dressed up better. Like you would think you being the baddest motherfucker in every room you're in is like cool, then I should be king. And yeah, like Damon is definitely learning, like, bro, you might be good one-on-one, but you don't know how to do any of this shit.
You can fight, but you don't need to be on the debate team. Just stick to boxing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, dog, stay over there with it, bro. Like, this is an 8. Like, what, he was on 12?
Yeah.
How old was that kid? You know what I'm saying?
Wrapped around his finger.
Bro,
He is 12.
And then he looked at the man like, what you gonna do, fuck, nigga? Damn. He got you checkmate. You feel me?
Well, but what I was gonna say was, so like,
I've been loyal to you. That nigga chopped his head off so quick, bro.
He's better at chopping heads off than Christian Cole.
For sure. But that's where, that's why you stay in boxing. Stay away from the debate team. You know what I mean?
One fluid motion, like a great pitch, drop the back arm, rotation around, follow through.
That shot, bro, he looks stressed, dog. He like, I'm in over my head. You know what I mean? I'm drowning here. This 12-year-old got me in the deep water. Crazy. Crazy, bro. You want to be king?
Herm in the chat said that 12-year-old was rookie Braun. Just came into the league already a grown
25,
man.
first game. 25, 8 assists, bro.
He's out thinking he's
he
never
did it on
seen
some
it
classic
before.
statecraft shit too. Like, who does everyone here hate the most? This dude. Who does everyone hate the second most? This dude. Okay, if I make this dude cut off this dude's head, everyone's gonna be good with me.
Period.
That shit worked beautifully.
Crazy.
But I was saying, like, narratively, something was gonna get stretched, and I'm surprised that they had it be Damon's narrative, because I felt like he was the most compelling character almost in the first season. The one that, like when we were talking about what's coming up in the second season, that's what you just heard everyone like, I can't wait to see like what Damon does, all this other stuff. And obviously he'll factor into the plot, but I've been surprised that they just parked him for a whole season. Basically, they just like put him over there. Like, we'll give him some visions and some side quests.
Existing in dreams for half the, his time on camera is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like they missed an opportunity to keep some of the momentum going, to be honest with you. I don't know. It felt like a mistake to me.
For sure, like him, like Damon and Aemon, like I feared them both. You know what I mean? And that made the show exciting as well. Where like, when are they gonna fight? It really diminished his character in a way where I'm not really even, if he was to get cooked, I don't feel some type of way. I haven't seen him all fucking season. He might as well be dead. You know what I mean? Like that. So yeah, you said they missed opportunity, bro. Agree. I'm not connected to his character in any way.
Yeah. Tyler, you feel the same?
Yeah. The irony of him being like, no, I'm not a prince, I'm a fucking king. Like every time while a kid is beating him, and there's people claiming dragons around the world, like he does not really understand anything that's going on.
Yeah, bro. I'm cool on him, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It feels like
I would go ahead, Tyler.
I was gonna say for sure it feels like a fumble. I think he was one of the like top 3 most interesting characters in the entire show, and they just parked him for a whole season.
Yeah.
Now if they scrap,
with the coolest dragon too, with like the weirdest, freakiest dragon too. Like we've seen all the other dragons do their shit, and the bloodworm with its nasty ass long neck is just parked.
Neck long as fuck.
Rogo Shawty, you feel me? If Aemon and Damon fight, I want Aemon to win.
He's got that Merton Hanks neck, bro.
Just because I like his character. You know what I'm saying? It's more interesting. Damon, he seems like he's, I don't need him here anymore. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't know.
Throwaway character. That's crazy. Like Tyler said, top 3 for sure. Yeah. Now you're throwaway.
Yeah. I think one thing they made clear early in the season with the dragon battles that we'd seen was that the dragons are going to have personalities. We're going to care about the dragons as much as we care about the writers. We're clearly heading for a finale, which, like, no spoilers, but they've set up clearly that there's going to be some dragons getting after it. How do y'all feel about that? How invested are you? Are you rooting for dragons, or are you rooting for people, or are you rooting for causes? Like, what are you hoping to see in the final episode next week?
I just want to see dragons fighting, dog. That's what we're here for. Bring the big boys out. That is what we are fucking signed up for. We want to see dragon fights, dog. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily connected to the dragons yet. I don't really know much about it. Like you said, Mr. Vermouth or Vermithor, whatever the fuck that nigga's name.
A smooth vermouth.
Vermouthor.
Martini ass
Martini.
dragon over there.
You feel me? You know what I mean? Like I'm not necessarily connected to him, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I want them to.
I definitely want them.
We
to
need
fight,
more. I agree with.
sure.
I agree with Tyler. We need at least. We gotten one dragon
It
fight
was a hell of a
in
it was a
House
hell
of the
a
Dragon.
fight.
It was an amazing. It was an
a doozy.
amazing fight, which is also why I want more of it. Like it was so visually stunning last time. Dance of the Dragons, all that we talked about it the whole time, and I want more of it. I still, even though I agree with John, I still would like to see a 1v1 of Aemon versus Damon, but I mostly want dragons to fight, and I don't want Rhaenyra to die.
Okay. All right.
I don't think she ain't gonna be out here. She's too important.
I assume not, but she's the only character that I like
You're rooting
compared
for
to
her.
Game of
You're
Thrones.
rooting
where-
for her.
I want her to live at minimum. I want her to live at minimum. I find her the most
Okay.
compelling.
I mean, this doesn't feel like Game of Thrones in the sense that they was it Ned Stark first season? Yeah, you feel me? Like this don't feel like that. They killed big characters off, like they killed old girl's son off. You know what I'm saying? Rhaenyra's son. But like, so there was a big moment. But I don't get the whole like the person you love the most in the show. Bye, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna kill his son 3 seasons later. This doesn't feel like that. So I think Rhaenyra's gonna live, but we'll see, bro. I don't know.
No comments.
Maybe the character talk. Maybe the character spoke to him like
Yeah.
like he was saying. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask John a question because Mike and Tyler presumably
read the
know
book.
the answer to
They
this
know the
question
answer.
already.
Yeah.
Right. So of the Dragon Riders, which there's like 8 at this point now, something like that, 6 maybe. How many of them are going to? Do you think any, or how many of them are going to die?
Over the course of the whole show or in the next episode?
Next episode.
I hope they don't get the black dude out of there that quick. You know what I mean? Don't turn this into a horror flick. Like, you know what I mean? Like the black dude got to go. We'll see. He the only one I'm really tripping off of. Like, I probably should feel like I should probably care about the dude that lost his shorty more than I do, but I don't. Like, if he was to get fried or hurt, I'm
Which
not
dude?
tripping.
You talking about Corliss?
The swole nigga that lost his baby. His baby died from starvation.
Oh,
He's one of the two people that big bearded nigga.
Hugh the Hammer.
Oh, Hugh Hammer, yeah.
Hugh the Hammer. Wow, what a fucking name. So has his name always been Hugh the Hammer?
Have they said Hugh the Hammer on the show yet?
I don't.
It's definitely showed up in the closed caption. I
Okay,
can tell you that.
but his name is Hugh. He's a blacksmith. He uses a hammer. His
The
nickname is
war
Hugh.
hammer is his weapon, so yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He'll be around a long time then, huh?
Who is
Hammer. I like
The Warhammer
Now you say
guy
that.
always makes it to the end.
you
They say, yeah,
you don't just
yeah,
waste
you feel
Warhammer
me?
guys. I'll tell you that.
Right.
Robert
You keep-
Baratheon, who started all this shit, was a Warhammer guy. You know?
Yeah, you need a
Facts.
Warhammer. You need a Warhammer,
Big
nigga. Yeah,
facts.
so
Robert Baratheon with that Warhammer fucking yakking upside a fucking Targaryen helmet, spilling rubies all in the fucking lake and shit.
spilling rubies. Crazy.
Yeah, okay, that's a good question, Jackson. Yeah, how many people? Yeah, and I think what's interesting, even if
Oh
you
boy,
have
that
read
spun the
book
block
is-
probably gonna get out of there though. He's not. He's.
Ulf.
Yeah, I feel like he's not. I'm not.
Not as compelling of a
I'm
name
not
as Hugh
connected
the
to
Hammer.
him in any way. He
Wolf
can
the
go.
Wolf.
You feel me? So
Yeah, but it'll be interesting. There is going to be. I do think we're looking at a lot of draft. I'll tell you this: they did tease the Aemon telling Helena that she had to go up there on a dragon. Leave that poor lady alone, bro. Leave that poor lady alone. She has been through enough.
Yeah.
She's married to fucking burnt mac and cheese over here, bro.
that her
Her
husband
baby
has
died in front
melted.
of her.
He looked like a candle, nigga. Did you see that gaping, cadaverous ass ear? What the fuck was that? Bitch, kill me. Fuck that shit, dog. That is crazy. Nigga, I look like a candle. Can you imagine looking in the mirror and seeing that nigga in that time period? What the fuck? Bro, ain't no way. Hell no. Fuck him. Crazy.
Could have gone out on a dragon too.
And it didn't have to be that way. Could have gone on the Dragon, or he could just set his ass at home, play PlayStation, nigga. You could be playing PS5, nigga. Your ass want to go out there and fight on dragons and
He
be
could have been
cute.
taking Tulane to the national championship in NCAA.
What is you doing? What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Run Red Dead back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's endless side missions. You ain't got to take this real life side mission, goofy. Silly as hell, man.
You could have been collecting herbs, bro. You could have been on the
Right,
level
nigga.
5 herb collector by now.
Bruh, weirdo. Just galloping your ass on the motherfucking range, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I used to get high and do that so much anyway.
I used to just absolutely ride the horse around in Red Dead
Oh
to
my
relieve stress.
God, Red Dead was such a beautiful world they built.
When I showed Maya, you could just like wash the horse.
Yeah.
She was like,
I was
why
going
do you
hunting
do
and
anything
shit.
else?
I was going hunting, nigga.
I'll
was
go on a
doing
trip. I'll go on a
Oh.
trip. I would walk into stores and like say goodbye to people. Like, oh, gotta get my supplies up. I'm gonna be up here by the river for the
Art
next
will,
week.
but I'll see you in about 2.5 weeks, brother. I'm going bear hunting. I'll bring you back some bear meat.
I heard there was a legendary bear in these hills. Do you need it killed?
Big boss, what they call him.
Hey, them side missions was fire. Them some
Side
good
missions
side
in
missions.
Red Dead were fucking fire as fuck.
Hey, this show could take some, because them side missions was great, bro. Run them, bro.
All right. Anything else from the chat, Jackson? Anything else the chat's looking for?
They're just laughing at Aegon's appearance. Someone said he looked like the Easter bunny, chocolate Easter bunny after 2 weeks.
When that sun hit him, when that sun hit that
When the sun
motherfucker,
hit
leave
him,
that bitch in the
exactly.
car. Oh, there go Aegon, goofy ass.
Starts to just...
Hey, go get Aegon out the car, my nigga. We forgot mans.
The Reese's peanut butter is starting to show through in some holes. Chocolate.
That's when it's getting delicious, though. That's what's getting delicious.
I can't.
That's when that thing hit. You hear me? That's when you really need to hit it.
Tyler Jackson, do we have any NCAA EA Sports updates? How's the campaign going?
Oh shit, I'm in like my 3rd season already. I had to simulate a lot of shit. I'm not that big of a loser where I can just play 14 games every which constitute the whole season. So I sim do some shit. I won the championship my 2nd year. I had like the #1 recruiting class my second year.
Who did you play with? Because I know you said they didn't have
I'm with
the
Miami.
Aggies. Oh, you're with Miami.
I'm running with Miami. I'm running with the U. I have ignored all disciplinary red flags. Like
you stuck true to that. You stuck true to your principles.
The U for real, baby.
Everyone plays. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm in like my 4th season now. And yeah, it's funny else because now I'm at the point where like the 5 stars are coming to me. You know what I mean? It's like that's like I said, recruiting is always going to be the funnest part of these college games. That always has been my favorite part. So yeah, man. Now I'm at the part where I'm starting to see dividends, brother. So I'm having a blast with that shit.
What are the disciplinary issues you're ignoring?
Like people
Double murder.
No.
Not
you know they
missing
gonna
a
put that
minute.
shit in a
Fuck you,
video
mean.
game. But it's just shit like it's shit like missing classes and missing exams and
Oh yeah,
low
fuck that.
GPAs and shit. Like that's the shit.
They ain't in school for that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
And the place I'm at in this journey, Mike, is I've been googling if there's any PS5 deals right now. I'm lurking on the internet to see
You ain't gonna
price
find no deal.
price
That's the only
drops.
place. You have to get lucky. Ain't no pause. Yeah.
I know.
Pull the
We'll
trigger.
I'm probably gonna pull the trigger.
Because
Bro,
otherwise,
you ain't
if you
got
wait
no
another,
shorties. You're making great money for your age. Get you a fucking PS5. You deserve it, Jackson.
you deserve it, Jackson.
Work hard there, man.
You work so hard, man.
Wow,
So
wow,
responsible.
wow.
Don't you deserve something just for yourself, Jackson?
The fact that you're looking for
PlayStation?
a deal it shows you deserve it, bro.
It shows that you deserve to
shows
pay
you're
full price.
responsible.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Wow,
Hey
guys.
man.
Chat.
That's
Chat.
very nice.
Shit.
That's a good
Do
pitch.
put a poll in the chat. No, hold on. No. Hold
Should
on.
put a poll in the
Do
chat.
you promise? Hold on. Do you promise to be beholden to the results of the chat?
Within
the next week.
I can't.
It's gonna be 98%.
Ask the lady.
The next week,
Ask your lady. See what she say.
That's
text
what I'm
Kim right
saying.
now.
She
Text
just
Kim
walked
right
by.
now.
That's-
Text Kim if the
Just
chat says
ask
you have
her.
to get a
Is she willing to
Hey,
jump
baby,
on? Can she jump on? Let's
No, she can't jump on right now. But they want me to ask you a question because they're egging me on to get a PS5, and
Okay. I'm with
she just goes no.
Let's stop. No, brother.
No, they're not. They just want to know if we put a poll in the chat, will we abide by the chat?
I need to know how much space you
Tell her it
she's
won't
got-
take up that much space. If she's asking about space, you're already good, bro.
Oh, bro. Okay, no. You can put that on the side.
She's asking about
Oh, yeah,
space.
you
We're
can-
good. Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Put
I'll
it in
just
the
put
Lay
chat
it on the
somewhere.
side. It can lay on its side, bro.
Put it in the chat.
The chat is demanding a poll.
Okay.
The chat is
Hit the poll, hit
demanding.
the poll. Let's see.
If one
Okay.
motherfucker
Okay.
votes no in that poll, you are excommunicated from the Jenkins and Jones chat.
I don't know what's going on right now. I got a lot of people talking to me from a lot of different places.
You need to worry about her. Fuck us, because that's who's gonna let you get that PS5 or not, my boy. You feel me? You got to negotiate the space, G. You feel me?
I know it is about the space because the other day, like a week ago, I brought it up and she was like, I was like pitching it to her as if we like have shared finances.
That's what I was like. Yeah, y'all don't even
obviously
have the joint account.
But
And
no,
she was like,
it's
it's your money,
for
but
sure,
it's
for
our
sure,
house.
for
And I was
sure.
like, oh,
Okay,
right,
that's true.
okay.
That's true. They have the thin
Yeah.
boys now, though, don't they?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I
think
will
you
say
can
the
get
one I have is large.
But you can lay it on his
fucking
side, though,
furniture.
right?
They seem
You lay it on his
ginormous.
side, bro.
That's what we
The
have it on
first
the
one-
side in the entertainment unit, but it's like
The first one built like a
Nothing.
motherfucking like what's it a smoothie machine, nigga. That
Yeah.
motherfucker.
no, it looks like the
beefy as
torch.
shit.
It looks like the Olympic torch Snoop Dogg was carrying.
That shit looked fat as hell,
Big as
bro.
fuck.
You know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah, the Rishi in the chat said, "You got to gaslight your girl into buying it for you,
Oh
Jackson."
man, that's
So
nasty.
that's a good pitch.
That's
And then
Rishi, you didn't want him to
someone
read
said,
that out loud right now.
Right, yeah.
Someone said, "Have you ever seen a 100% poll?" ? And currently we have 30 votes, 100% to 0 to yes.
We're closing it.
Maybe
The
they said I
people
should
have
get one.
spoken. Tell her the
Yeah,
people have
the people
spoken.
have
What you
spoken.
mean?
The people have spoken. Hopefully by next week.
Okay.
Hopefully by
All right,
next
okay.
week.
We're gonna check
cool,
in.
cool.
As mentioned, we're moving the segment since we got so much stuff to talk about on Sunday already. We're gonna do Dookie Butt of the Week on the next show and the show after that. I like that Jackson guessed the trend idea. I think we should keep doing that. That was fun.
Hell
y'all wanna
yeah.
keep doing that?
'Cause I
Okay.
had no idea.
Yeah.
I had
I
heard
learned
Brat
something.
and still didn't know. I still got the shit wrong.
And I've noticed it everywhere now that I know what it is too.
Yeah.
You know who really loves that?
Who?
Married white suburban housewives. That's all over everything. All the
Why are you
baseball
saying
moms,
that
all
like
the
you have any
baseball
other white
moms.
people in your in your house? You're the only white person there. You looking around like you got to worry about somebody else, nigga. You
Just like generally.
right? You never know. You never know. Oh,
Like that lurking.
right. What is you? You're looking around. Nigga. You need
I
to
think
look
if
at
you, I think,
brother.
I think if you run back some of the Jackal classics, I think I was subconsciously looking around during
No.
those during those segments too.
You got PTSD, my boy. Yeah.
We good? It's because I'm coaching baseball now. That's why
Okay.
I don't have to worry about it.
I got to find some more trends. We can bring that segment back. There is one that I have on my list that's a very a Two Americas trend, which I'm excited for.
Ooh.
We could also do. I've always been interested in doing guess that white person. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
Of just here's this.
We're definitely gonna
Here's
do
a
that.
famous.
I feel like that's
actor.
like a
Yeah.
post-Olympics truly dog days of summer. Back
I'm
half
about to
of
be
August,
embarrassed.
because that's gonna.
I am.
It's gonna
but
be
it's
off.
like fake embarrassed. I don't really give a fuck,
Right.
but like it's
Right.
gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Or it's going to be great. It just depends on your perspective on how important it is to know who white people are.
They gonna be firing my ass up. I'm like, bro,
Oh, he doesn't know who Jennifer Aniston is. Come on now.
I know who she is. I know who she is.
We'll
Yeah.
see about that.
Oh, shit.
All right. That's all
That's
the time
about
we
as far
got.
as it goes, though.
Wait. But right before we go, seems like one person voted no in this poll, and the chat, other members of the chat are like, "Who voted no? Show yourself."
There's always one of those, bro.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be the lottery in the fucking Jenkins and Jones chat if we don't get out of here, bro. They're gonna start throwing rocks at each other.
Right.
The Shirley Jackson lottery. The Shirley Jackson
You can't tell who voted no.
No, but then there's some people being like, "It's probably Jackson's
Oh, she
girlfriend that
probably
jumped in
jumped
and
in
voted
for
no."
sure. How many people
So,
voted in the chat? How many people voted in the chat?
43 votes. It's 95% to 5%. Mike said we need to send dragons after that one person. Parentheses, unless it's Jackson's girlfriend.
Oh, that's respect. That's respect.
that's
That's
respect.
respect. That's
Yeah.
respect for sure.
Cheers,
Yeah,
man.
cheers, Mike. All right, that's all the time we got. We'll be back 2 more times this week to talk Olympic basketball, Olympic. I got a lot of Olympic shit I want to talk about, actually. I've been watching the Olympics like 20 hours a day. The kids are going crazy for the Olympics. Maya made a piece
what are
of
they
paper,
watching?
everything. We
Okay,
just like,
okay.
I
When does
watched
track start?
I watched 90 minutes of equestrian eventing with Maya this morning, bro.
Bro, I walked out there yesterday. Rather was watching equestrian, like the marching around on a horse.
The dressage.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Wow, you be knowing shit. Then I would.
I'm an Olympics guy, bro. I'm an Olympics guy.
Hey, claps if I could, if I had my hands full with a whole ass baby. But and then when I came out to put her down, she was watching rowing. I'm like, damn, bro, something you really Olympic. I only be fucking with the track shit for real, and a little bit of hoops, obviously.
I just love this. I just love the stories of the Olympics, bro. They had a Chinese woman who's living in Chile, who's the oldest Olympian.
Too. I watched gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Yeah. She was like a 58-year-old table tennis Olympian. You know what I mean? And then but she got knocked out before they even had time to air the featurette about her. They were like, "Oh, and unfortunately, she was eliminated this morning."
Oh, girl, just got cooked. But hey, man, we hardly put this effort into this feature. We gotta show it,
bro. I cannot tell you how emotional I got when homie on the balance bars fucked up and missed that shit and fell, and his mom was in the audience crying. Dog,
who is this? Was it this is a mention?
Well, and this is the thing about the Olympics, because this is not a dude that you would probably root for in real life. Brody Malone from small town Georgia, like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yes, they talked about like
he got the picture of Trump going with the flag behind him in his robe. But
he destroyed his whole knee, worked back from it to get to the Olympics, and then literally fell on his face in front of his like family and everything. And yes, they had the camera zoomed in on his whole family.
And
his
it was
dad
so
was like, oh,
like the bar was like right here, and his fingers were like that on it. Like he had that motherfucker, man.
The only thing he does is a balance. Was it this? What is that? The double?
No, he actually fucked up in multiple balance bars. It's it was the parallel bars, and then but he also fucked up on the pommel horse he fell off of.
Tighten up, fuck nigga.
Bye. That and more Olympics coverage coming later this week.
Out here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.